How you like the new?
How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. So Amazon shipped me, Amazon, because I had this pre-ordered before. So I canceled Prime. I don't have any more pre-orders from them other than well, I do. But it's all stuff I did before I canceled. So I haven't pre-ordered anything new from Amazon. But today we have in Marvel Legends series Electro from No Way Home. So excited to get him open. I know he's a little bit more expensive than he should have been. The way I see it, they put a $10 upcharge on all the villains so far. Lizard is no exception. So yeah, with all that being said, let's take a look at Electro, and then hopefully Lizard comes sooner rather than later so we can finish up my No Way Home shelf. So let's get this bad boy open. Taking a look at the box, you can see it says Marvel Legends series up at the top, Marvel's Electro, Marvel Studios Spider-Man No Way Home, Hasbro 4+. Some artwork of Jamie Foxx as Electro on this side, and that does look like Jamie Foxx for the most part. Like, it's kind of vague, but it looks enough like him. Then on the back, we get a full shot of that artwork and a blurb. Brought in from another universe with Doctor Strange's spell, Max Dillon comes back stronger than ever as the electricity manipulating villain. Dun dun dun. On this side, we get an open window. It says Marvel Legends, Marvel's Electro. Top of the box, bottom of the box. And with all that being said,
you from Queens, you got that suit. You help a lot of poor people. I just thought you was gonna be black.
Let's get this bad boy open. And here he is out of the cardboard. Is it worth $38 that Amazon charged me? Probably not. But I want to finish my No Way Home shelf, and I'm not a patient person. Plus, I want to do the review for y'all. So here is my Marvel Legends series No Way Home Electro out of the box. He looks great. Feeling him, the plastic feels good. The articulation is surprisingly good as well. Like, completely new sculpt, obviously, but they went from the ground up with this figure. You can see coming down, we've got those Timberland boots to those like Dickies work pants with the patches and all the wires and stuff added from his harness to harness that electrical power. And then of course we got that belt there, which is painted nice and shiny silver, coming up to his vest, which has more silver and yellow accents all over it. Those straps come down to the arm wires, I should say, which are gauntleted up, and he's all pinless, of course, because why wouldn't he be? Waited a long time for this Electro. So yeah, all the details are there except for a swappable headpiece or a removable electricity effect, and that's because I don't think they were allowed to take Jamie Foxx's likeness for this figure. But we do see a flash of this a few times in the movie, so it's accurate, it looks cool, and I did actually see someone pry the electricity off of the head, and there's just a little peg insert, and the sculpt is completely there underneath, and it does vaguely look like Jamie Foxx, so it's not like they didn't sculpt it to look like him. They probably just were told at the last minute, you can't make it look like Jamie Foxx. But all these details are here. You can see we've got all these like raised parts are painted black as opposed to the olive green. So there's a lot of paint details. So that's where the deluxe price point probably went, was all this silver and yellow tempo. Because paint does cost a lot the more it is. Unfortunately, that's part of tooling, as certain people like to say. But yeah, looks great. I really have no complaints as to the looks of this figure. And the electricity effects that he comes with are awesome as well. But we'll talk about those in the accessories. I'm really impressed. I'm actually not upset I paid $30 for him, because this is pretty solid feeling and looking figure. Checking out Electro's height. Where is my handy dandy tape measure? Electro stands at about 6 inches to the top of his head and not to the top of his pointy electrical spike. Going over articulation, starting at the head, we get actually, does it go backwards? Come on, yeah. We get that far backwards, which is pretty decent. He can actually look up, like if he's flying. That far forward, also pretty decent. Shoulders come up over 90 degrees. No butterfly cut. We do get a bicep cut. Pinless double elbows, which work beautifully. Torso, we get an upper ball peg. So we get back that far, forward that far, and then you add the middle torso, and you really don't get that much more. All the articulation is up here, but it works really well. And one problem is that these pegs like to come out. I don't know why they didn't just glue them on, maybe so they wouldn't tear, but those do come out a little bit, so be careful of that. Legs come forward to the side, back not so far. Booty kicking action, almost but not quite, and you can see I pulled those out of the pegs as well. We do get a thigh cut, and do we get a boot cut under there? We do get a boot cut, and we get rockers. So like I said, solid articulation. It just gotta be careful of those pegs. Those are a little annoying. But, you know, we can definitely have him flying through the air, blasting at Spider-Man. So definitely love that. Checking out his accessories. First of all, sorry, hadn't even pulled them out yet. We get 2 of these brand new, really big lightning effects, and I think they just slide over the arm, and I'll get them on there in a second. But just clear yellow plastic, look great, no problems there. And then we get 2 open hands. So he has 2 fists, which are, you can see right there, and then we get these. And that is it for the accessories. So maybe a little underwhelming on the accessories. I would have really liked an alternate head sculpt, but rights issues, likeness issues, I guess they couldn't make it work. So Hasbro actually made a peg in there, so that just like goes through the peg, so you can see that. So yeah, I really like this Electro. He's gonna look great on my No Way Home shelf. So now we get into comparisons. First of all, here is our No Way Home Electro with our amazing Spider-Man and our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So yeah, there he is with the Andrew Garfield Spidey. So here he is next to integrated suit Spider-Man from the end of No Way Home and a very good lawyer, Matt Murdock. Here he is next to Peter, MJ, and Ned. No Way Home, Green Goblin, and Sandman. And I would grab Doc Ock, but he's like precariously positioned on my shelf and it will knock everyone over, and I don't want to deal with that. And lastly, here he is with some Big Bad Workshop, Fresh Monkey Fiction, Santa, and Action Force, Valaverse, Pandora. And you know, I get a new figure, I take the pictures, I do the review. What do I do next? So you can see I had to clear out my Spider-Man shelf for the review to get the comparisons and stuff. So let's get that set up real quick. And then it all comes together, and there's still space in the back there for Lizard when I get him. So we got our little No Way Home corner, and then front and center, of course, and then Far From Home, and then Homecoming in the back, and then we've got Venom and Carnage there just because I have no place else to put them. So with all that being said, y'all, I will say that this Marvel Legends Deluxe No Way Home Electro is totally worth it because he's totally worth it to me. I think he's a cool figure. $38 for a deluxe. All the paint apps are there, so I can't really complain about that. The only thing I'm upset about is the lack of a swappable head, but I understand why it's not there. But regardless, it's just, oh, whatever. But if you like this video, smash like, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, comment, let me know if you have this figure, if you're passing, how your day is going, just say hey. Check out the giveaways. Stay tuned for some big things coming on the channel soon. Keep your head up, stay brave, be kind to your local LGBTQ community. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.